Welcome back, everyone. This is Jeronitis bringing you PandemiCraft. Today we are
Yay!
starting on episode 9. We are now back and we are uh, alive after the end of last episode. Some people might have wondered about that. It's also been quite a while since we recorded on PandemiCraft due to that particular issue that we ran into. And awesome! I can't believe I got that shot. But we are back. PandemiCraft is back alive. We actually thought we were going to have to do a world reset there for a little bit, but it turns out that we didn't. Um, Things have been semi-unstable lately, so I have been specifically very careful not to do a whole lot. I've changed up my sorting system just a little bit, and I've ran the quarry quite a bit. But other than that, I really haven't done much. We're definitely getting some lag going on at the moment, but hopefully it won't affect things too greatly in what we're going to be doing today. Today we are joined by Buzzsaw2913, Buzz, Max Rebo, and of course the wonderful, beautiful, glorious, ever so loving, and perfect woman of my life, Rain, who's not on headset. She's typed high. All right, cool.
Why?
So, because Witchery seemed to have, it seemed to be a little touchy. I'm stepping away from Witchery for a moment, and we're gonna get started on a different mod that I'm gonna have a lot of fun with. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy it as well. I spent a little bit of time preparing a place to get started with this mod, and we're gonna go ahead and get moving into that. And that mod is PneumaticCraft. There's quite a few things I want to get going with PneumaticCraft. There's a couple things that I want to have a lot of fun with. I actually have a very nice prank planned for PneumaticCraft already as well. So we're going to go ahead and take all this compressed iron. For those of you who don't know, to get compressed iron, you can compress it in a PneumaticCraft pressure chamber, which we don't have because, PneumaticCraft pressure chamber doesn't, you have to have compressed iron to make the chamber, and you can't get compressed iron without the chamber. It's a thing. So as you can see, I've got plenty of iron. I actually have an ungodly large amount of almost every resource because of the issue that I was having with the server. We've now ran stuff. It's my mouse is acting funny. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, I don't know if that's just horrible amounts of lag at my house or what. Anyway, so to get compressed iron without a PneumaticCraft compression chamber, we are going to be using some TNT. And of course I need a redstone torch, which I should have in my pouch. Because I don't think that I have enough compressed iron to really get rolling here. We're going to go over, find a nice little place out in the middle of nowhere to make a bigger hole in. And here's that creeper I shot, so haha, cool. Hey, there's a tunnel I can use to blow holes in, right? Only if I wish to die, says my wife. Alright, cool. So before we can do this, I need to take my magnetic ring bauble off, because otherwise I can't drop this stuff. But otherwise, we can just toss this stuff out here. And of course, you have a 1/3 loss. You will lose 1/3 of whatever you're blowing up, but the rest will become compressed. So we should be able to do that, and no, that's not going to work because reasons. And that. Now get me out of here. Boom! Makes a much larger hole on the way through there. Oh wow, and it opened up the cavern that I had spent so much time meticulously covering up. Alright, so anyway, now we have lots of compressed iron. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make a pressure chamber. And that pressure chamber will be useful for many things. We're going to be trying to streamline the PneumaticCraft setup as best we can anyway. I'm on fire. Alright, so now we should be able to go ahead and make a bunch of components. So we have all this iron that we have now. So we're going to go ahead and make some tubes. The pressure tubes are very simple. Now we have all the pressure tubes we will ever need. I actually wanted to make quite a few of these because I know of something specific I'm going to try to do. Okay, and then we can make some pressure chamber walls, which we won't need too horribly many of. 32. I should need less than 32, but not the point. We're also going to need some compressors, which are going to require a couple furnaces. Ooh, look, 3 furnaces. That should actually work rather nicely. Compressors. Sweet. So now we have 3 compressors. All right, and let's see. The compressors are going to burn stuff and compress air for us, so that's going to be a good thing. We're also going to need a pressure chamber valve, which is going to let us put air in and out of the pressure chamber. We shouldn't need any more than 4 of these for now. We'll advance further on later and do better stuff there. For now, I think that's all I'm going to need. Let's see. I can actually make one other thing that I know will be useful, but I don't know if I want to go for it yet. Well, let's see. Can I make it? PCB blueprint. PCB blueprint is emerald and compressed iron. I can actually do that fairly well. The quarry actually ran across. I ran it in a extreme hills biome, so I got quite a few emeralds from that. You know, like I said, you know, if you hadn't been paying attention, it is a Fortune 3 quarry. Oh, okay, so yeah, bear in mind that this crafting recipe is temporary. Once I have the mechanics, the PneumaticCraft villagers, a place to live, I'll remove the crafting recipe, but he still hasn't gotten that done yet, so meh, I'll take advantage. Alright, glowstone and redstone. I think I have some of that around here somewhere. Yeah, it should be in here. We need, there we go, 3 pieces of the redstone. Oh wait, I've got 10 isn't going to be enough. Let's go downstairs twice to the main storing room. By the way, in this server, the deep storage units are ridiculously easy to make, so it's really easy to just, you know, burn through that real quick. Alright, so there's 3 of those. Excellent. And then we should be able to go ahead and finish the UV light box. Excellent. Okay, good. Now, I did that for a reason, and I'll show you why here in just a second. The only other thing we're going to need is some coal, which is also downstairs. And, of course, we're going to have to empty my inventory, but we can do that here in just a second. My auto sort... No, not beef. We're not going to open the beef and sort our inventory. Auto sort pouch lets us sort the stuff out, and we should be able to ditch anything extra, thus clearing up space in the inventory to go ahead and move forward. Alright, upstairs we go. I built a small area specifically for this. People who watch my stream actually helped me to build this. They contributed quite nicely to its creation. So thank you to the stream. And they helped me, you know, with the design and the setup. So this is where I'm going to be setting up my PneumaticCraft station. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop for a second now, and I'm going to put together the pressure chamber. And we'll be back after I get the pressure chamber set up and a couple of things put together and ready to roll. So we'll be back in just a minute. Alrighty, we're back now. I've got the pressure chamber thrown together really quickly. Basically, I just built it so that a lot like in my single player series, if you followed that, you'll see what I'm doing here. Basically, it's just a 3x3. I'm not going to build it any bigger because I really don't see any reason to build a bigger pressure chamber. It's possible that they added things in the 1.7 version that will make it so that having the higher pressure is a good thing. But for now, I don't really see any the higher pressure. The bigger chamber would be a good thing. But for now, I don't see any reason to do that. So I basically just made it so that I have air pressure going in the side right here. I have it coming out the side right here because I like to have the idea of it having multiple inputs and outputs. I don't technically have to do that, and I may undo that in the future, but for now that's how I want to have it set up. And of course here we have the air compressors. The air compressors, I'm currently feeding single pieces of coal at the time to bring the pressure up in the chamber, and of course we want to make it so that we can use the air pressure to make different things. In this case, we need to make some plastic. Okay. Now, right now, what we need to do is make it so that we don't have to break the chamber every time to open and close the chamber and make stuff with it. So we need to make the pressure chamber interface. Pressure chamber interface, you get 4 of them for iron, compressed iron, hoppers, and 2 pneumatic cylinders. The pneumatic cylinders require the origin rain plant seed require the rain plant seeds. Their origin is the rain plant seeds. So what we need to do is we need to toss some rain plant seeds into the pressure chamber and let it compress them. And I can't do this right at all because brains. Alright, we can toss that in there, and then we're going to close this back up. And if we watch here on the side, it will build pressure back up. And when it builds the pressure past a certain point, which is pretty much right there, oh hey, I'm actually sucking plastic through the side of the chamber. I wonder if I have my... No, I don't have my bauble on. That was weird. Anyway, so we're going ahead and make a bunch of the plastic because I have the seeds. I've been walking around gathering the seeds in preparation for this episode, so we have lots of them there. And when it finishes popping those all into plastic, we'll go in there and get them. And then we will go ahead and start making things. Here we go. The only problem is once I get in here, I can't get back out very easily without breaking everything else. And since we don't want to break things every time we come and go with this thing, we're going to make it so that we don't have to. Alright, cool. So, shush. Now you can build up pressure. Be good. Alright, so a couple of things we need to do is, first off, we need to make these chamber pieces, and I need a crafting station up here because I don't have one. I need to make a crafting station for every single thing. Why is NEI looking so weird? Okay, sure, why not? Alright, so we're going to be making the pressure... Now it fixes itself, cool. We're going to make the pressure chamber interface, which requires the pneumatic cylinders, which requires... Oh, hey, I didn't make this yet. The safety tube module. Alright, we're going to go all the way back downstairs because there's going to be stuff downstairs that I'm going to need to make this. This has been changed a little bit from the way it previously was. It was a lot different. It was actually an inline piece, and now it's a separate piece in and of itself. We're going to need some levers, which I don't see any of. Oh, there's 2 levers, but we're going to need more than that because, stuff. So let's see. Let's just go ahead and grab some wood, and we'll just go ahead and make some sticks. And then we'll grab some cobble and make some extra levers, because you can never have too many levers, right? Where's my crafting station? There it is. Crafting station in every floor, and yet I can't find it. Alright, so to move on past this, we're going to need to make some more things. We got the pneumatic cylinders, which are going to require the rain plant seeds, which we have, and the compressed iron, which we have, but then we're going to need cannon barrels, because cannon barrels, which is compressed iron, and a safety tube module. Okay, it will release high-pressure gases when a certain threshold is reached. Though it prevents overpressure, it can be counted as energy loss. Energy loss, technically, yeah, because you'll bleed off any excess air, but you want to bleed off that air instead of something exploding and bleeding off all of your air. So we actually want to make quite a few of these. It says inline no, so it doesn't have to go in the line. I believe we're going to attach it to one of the pipes that's already in existence. So to make this, we're going to have levers, pressure tubes, and pressure gauges. The pressure gauges are just compressed iron surrounded by gold, so we should be able to go ahead and grab some gold. And we're going to make a bunch of these because I know for a fact that we're going to use a bunch of these. Alright, so let's see. That should be that, which is this, which is this. And of course I didn't bring any compressed iron with me because brains. Alright, as long as we're here, let's grab another crafting station that we can take with us. And there's not one there, but there should be one here. And there's not one here either. So while I derp around and do absolutely nothing of use, what are you guys up to?
I'm opening up my door.
Sounds fascinating.
Oh, it is. You have no idea.
Okay. Um, I
Not really doing anything at the moment, actually.
okay. I was just I'm sitting here going, I think I'll be over here. I'm opening my door. It's like, well, in that case,
I like my door.
all right. So that made 16 of those, and then we should be able to put that there along with this here, and all the levers I made. All right, so we're going to need at least 2 of these because they're required to make it, and then we're going to need a third one for actual functionality. So yeah, 2 for crafting recipes, which should be this. Yes. All right, excellent. Now we got 2 of those. And now we should hopefully be able to make these. Excellent. So 2 pneumatic cylinders, which now means that we can make, and I didn't bring any hoppers. Because, things and stuff and reasons. Okay. Mechanical stuffs. Tell me I have some hoppers. No, those are hopper upgrades. I need the actual hoppers. And I don't see... Oh, there they are. Thank God. Okay, so now let's make these real quick right here because I'm right here. And oh no, I already made that part. So yes, this. Excellent, sweet. So now we have these. All right, so now we got to get these set up to where we can do something useful with them. I'm gonna need a couple of chests. Sure, why not? We'll use diamond chests. I had them extra, might as well. And we're going to need, let's see, some item ducts, which I have in my pouch. And we're going to need at least 1 normal hopper. And actually, I want to make an omnidirectional hopper because that'll be very useful for what I want to do next. Actually, I don't think I will need that hopper. Let's find out. Let's go up here and set this thing up real quick. Whoops, one too many. It's funny, I saw it was one too many before I actually jumped that last time. Alright, so we're going to put the input to here in the top. And of course, where you're standing when you place these things actually does make a difference. So let's see. Oh, actually, I have them right here already. So we should be able to... Yes, good. So that shows the input as right there. And now we're going to put 1 hopper on the top here. I like to use the hopper here because it controls the input into this. I actually, you know what? That's why I want it. I want to use the omnidirectional hopper here. That way I can access the chamber. Well, no, because it's the input chamber. I shouldn't ever need to access it. So sweet. All right, and then I'm going to put the output chamber here. No, I'm not going to put the output chamber here. I can't do that now. I can't put it there, and I don't want it at the front. So we're going to put it in the back. Wow, I really don't want it to be in the back. Like, I really, really don't want it to be in the back. Let's see. Ooh, yes, I can do that. Okay, good. We're going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to wind up losing all of my air, but that's okay. Alright, meantime, here, put that on so I can get the stuff in here. Excellent. And we're going to break that. And we're going to put the other one here, but we can't put it facing this direction. We have to actually be inside the chamber to place it here so that it will actually face the right direction. Like that. Right? Yes, that's right. Seriously, you're still bleeding air? I figured you'd run out already. Alright, there and there. There and there. Alright, so now... Oh, it didn't open because I didn't fix this. There. And that should be open on the inside. Excellent, good. So that's in the right place now. So now we can go back here. Since now, in theory, we don't need to be on top of the machine anymore ever again, we should be able to go ahead and chop these stairs off. And we'll put the output in the side right there, but then we'll put the output for the air in the back right here, at least for now. Like I said, I'm not certain that I actually will keep the air output as a thing. I might actually do away with it. Um, Not sure. I like the idea of having a secondary air output on the other side of the tank. So, meh. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Alright, good. So now we have that all set up. We have the air pressure back going. Now the other thing we want to do is we want to do a bleed off valve, which like I said, I should be able to put like right there. Yes, excellent. So cool. We now have a bleed off valve. If it gets to be too much pressure in there, then we'll be able to oh, hey, it says the threshold. Excellent. Threshold is 7.5 bars. So awesome. I'll be able to control that as well, and I'll have to put a some redstone to actually forcibly control that, and that should be good to go. Let's go ahead and get some pressure starting to build up in here through these three. Eventually, I'll have it set up so that I automatically feed coal into these and have them turn on and off on their own. But for now, I'm not really to that point yet. So that should be good to go. And now we're going to go ahead and let's see. Yeah, my goal this episode is to get this to the point where all I have to do is put coal in and it will take care of itself. So let's see. Item. Oh, I have one item conduit. I kind of need more item conduits than that. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to be making item conduits. Let's toss this stuff aside for the moment. All the pneumatics stuff. And, yeah, that's good enough for now. We're going to need to make some item conduits. Let's see, where are they? What is that? Raw white margin stargate. What? Does anybody know what a raw white margin stargazer is? It looks like it's some kind of fish. It says it's from Minecraft. I don't think so. Ah, there it is. Anybody at all?
Nope.
I was about to say, don't everybody answer at once. Alright, do I have any of these pulsating nuggets left? Oh good, I've got plenty of pulsating nuggets. Excellent. And I should have some of this stuff here. Excellent as well. No, not the white. Here we go. Make some more of this. There, that should hold me. And then we can toss aside some more of this stuff that I can sort out later and make it look all nice then. Alright, so cool. So now I should be able to go back to the top and get the input and output section set up for this. Alright, so we want the input to be on the top, so we're going to go ahead and put a diamond chest here. It doesn't actually have to be a diamond chest. I really would have gone with a wooden chest because, you know, there's really no need for it to be this, you know, big, extensive, expensive chest. But ultimately, I made too many diamond chests. I did a bunch of shift clicking when I shouldn't have, and, you know, stupidity happened, and I was there, and you know how that all goes. You know how that song and dance goes. Alright, so we're going to continue to have this over this way and hook it into there. Alright, good. So that should make it so that we can connect to that. And, no, not that, this. Where's my wrench? Here's my wrench. Alrighty, so we're going to hook that so it's set up that way. This is set up that way. Excellent. So now we should be able to, by right-clicking here. Now, if you click on the item conduit, it will tell you the path it's currently going. But if you actually go down to the actual coupling right here, you can set its controls. Okay, we're going to have this extract active without a signal, and will always extract. We're not going to put any filters in it, so anything we put in here will be extracted and tossed into the pressure chamber. Okay, as a great example for this, let's see. We're going to put in. Sure, let's do 64 lightning plant seeds because why not? So let's see, we're going to put those in there, and it's going to pull them out, and it should then put them into the hopper up here, and then it's going to drop them in over here. Okay, now, the biggest problem we have right now is that this is trying to pull out the seeds themselves, and we don't want them to pull out the seeds. So what we need is, let's see. Actually, this is going to be the output, and that's fine. But what we need is to, here we go, the redstone behavior. We want it to only transfer on a high redstone signal. So that means it's only going to move things when there is a high redstone signal in it. And why won't it let me take this out? I do not know. Okay, well, in any case, let's go ahead and put this back. I may have to break that to make it work. We'll see. So we'll put this here, and then this here. And then we're going to change this to that way. That one's set correctly, so we should be able to now tell this to extract all the time.
Oh.
And we should be actually getting things being pulled out now. Yes, we are. Okay, good. So now it's not going to extract anything else until I give it a redstone signal. Well, lucky me, I happen to have a lever here. And hopefully this is going to work. Oh, wait, that's not going to work because I can't. Oh, how am I going to put a redstone signal on it? How do you put a redstone signal on a block that won't let you put a redstone signal on it? That's a problem. How about if we do this? Okay, I can't put a lever here either. Okay, I can make it so that it only pulls out. That's not going to work either. Why are you doing this? Okay, how about... No, that's not going to work either. How am I going to do this? Okay, give me just a second to figure out how I want to get this set up, and we'll be right back and figure it out. Alright, we're back. I think I have a solution. We're going to try it anyway. Ender.io might be able to do this rather effectively. Ender.io has, in its bunch of conduits, has a redstone conduit, which essentially transfers a redstone signal. So we're going to need some redstone alloy, which is redstone and silicon. I think I have some silicon around here already. It should be in the finished smelting section. Excellent, we have 7, so let's grab some redstone, or do we have already? I've already got redstone on me, sweet. And we can toss it in the alloy smelter, which will then make me some stuff. Now, in theory, because of the way Ender.io functions, it actually bundles your conduits together. So because I have the item conduit there, I can now attach this redstone conduit to it, and it will running through the same block. It will then do what I want it to do. So let's give this a try, and if this works, then I will have a redstone lever. I'll be able to put a lever on it and control the export of the stuff with a lever, which is exactly what I want to happen. So put that there, and then there. Excellent. Okay, now the question is it going to work? Alright, good. So there's nothing there now. The redstone behavior is set to high, so it only does something when it has lots of redstone. And now we're going to put this here. Put this here. Put this here! Dang it. That's not working. How about if I put the conduit continuing over to here, and then put this here. Put this here. I hate you. Okay, let's see. It will pass through blocks. So I need to put a block there and have that be redstoned, right? Let's try that real quick. I don't think glass works, technically speaking. But I want to try glass anyway because that would actually be the least obtrusive item to do this with. So let's see, put that there. Oh no, use glass. How stupid am I? Okay, we're gonna use a piece of cobblestone because why not? You can't place the. Oh, what the heck? What was that? Can we please stop doing that now? How about we place cobblestone? Thank you. All right, so now in theory, when we flip this switch, it put a redstone signal there. Oh yeah, it works. Except now we're not pulling out stuff because... okay. I got it. Let's see. Here, it's active without signal. Always active. There we go. Now it will actually function. Right? Cool. So flip that off, and now we should no longer be extracting. And nothing comes through. That's awesome. It's trying to suck things through the side of the chamber, but that's okay. And yes, excellent. So now we have the ability to use the pressure chamber, and everything's going to function very nicely, actually. So sweet. That is the basic beginnings of PneumaticCraft. We have a semi-automated pressure chamber, so that's awesome. So in between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and get things built up a little bit better here. I really wanted to get this to the point where I didn't have to worry about it over pressurizing, but I don't think it's gonna let me have that this episode. Realistically, I would need to do the redstone. I need to run the redstone and have it be a specific thing. I really like the fact that when you look at this, it tells you what its current threshold is. I think that's truly excellent. But, well, you know what? Its current threshold is 7.5. The threshold for this thing before it blows up is 5. Well, let's do this real quick, just because. I go back downstairs and grab this redstone. It won't automatically do everything I want it to do, but we should be able to at least get it to the point where nothing will explode. Because I think I just put enough coal in there to very thoroughly explode, like everything. So let's see, we're going to, okay, the threshold, maximum pressure is 5 bars, threshold is 7.5 bars, so we're going to lose, oh man, how does that work again? Why they decided to put these like formulas in here is like they don't want people to know. Let's see, here it is, safety tube, okay, formula threshold is 7.5 minus redstone times 0.5. So, oh god, I'm trying to do math. You know what? We're just going to do this. Okay, that makes the threshold 0.5 bars. Not what we want to do. Okay, so if we add 2 more, that makes the threshold 1.5 bars. Okay, so every 2 redstone adds 1 bar. So if that is 1.5 bars, then we have 2.5 bars, 3.5 bars, 4.5 bars. So now when we flip this, the threshold should, so yep, there we go, 4.5 bars. Okay, good. So now we can't overdo things and explode. So that will be it for now. I'm going to have to run this redstone in a better way. There's no way I can leave it like that. It's just not good enough. So until next time, this is Journitis signing off on PandemiCraft episode 9. Next time we're going to get more PneumaticCraft stuff done, and we're going to hopefully get a prank going, although I don't think I'll be able to get it quick enough to get the prank going while the person I want to prank is not around. But we'll get into that later. So until next time, this is Journitis signing off. And remember, help spread the gaming.